What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have the New Horizons event. We have a lot of shinies in the wild we need to get, and we also have some shinies we need to hatch. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, we're here on LeakDuck. If you haven't checked this website out, you should. It's really useful. And let's go ahead and check out the bonuses that this event will give. We will get Team Go rocket balloons will appear more frequently. We'll get half hatch distance, so that's pretty awesome. And then we get increased encounter for shiny Pikachu wearing Cap's hat and shiny Florgato wearing a cap with Linko's pin. So that's pretty awesome. And then we also have the debut of Tinkatank, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton. Those will be hatched from 7K eggs. So that'll be pretty fun to go for. All we need is enough to evolve it. It's gonna need 25 to go from Tinkatink to Tinkatuff, and then 100 to go from Tinkatuff to Tinkaton. And if we get a hundo, that'd be pretty awesome, but we'll probably save that hunt for when it's more, in research or in the wild. And if you guys need the cameraman medal, don't forget you can take a snapshot of your buddy and you'll get one of these 5 encounters. So that's a good thing to do. For the wild spawns, we need Shuckle, we need 2 Slugma, we need 2 Nose Passes, we need 1 more Snow Runt, and then we need 3 Sprigatitos. We have the Fuecoco, and I'm not too worried about the costume Pokemon. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, it is what it is. And hatching from the 7Ks, we have Elekid, Hatenna, Charcadet, and Tinkatink. We're for sure gonna be going for that Charcadet. That's what our big goal is for this event. And we are here with our first 9 7Ks of the event, so we know we want that shiny Charcadet. Let's see if we can get it. And egg number 1 is gonna be a Tinkatink, so we got the new debut Pokemon right off the bat. That's pretty freaking awesome, we'll take it. And let's see what egg number 2 is gonna be. It is a Hatenna. How about number 3? Something good, please? It's a Elekid, we'll take that too. That's gonna be another new register to the deck, so that's pretty awesome. So we want the Charcadet and the Elekid, but most of all, the Charcadet. We'd love to see the blue eyes. This egg is another Tinkatink. That's cool, we'll take the candy. And the next one is a Hatenna. How about you are going to be another Hatenna, so no Charcadet yet. Hopefully we can get one right here. Nope, another Hatenna. This is not looking good for the first batch. And another Tinkatink, so this is our last one, I believe, and that's a Hatenna. So no Charcadet in that batch, but let's go ahead and take a look at these IVs, see if there's anything good in here. That's okay, it's okay. Nothing too spicy yet. That one's decent. And that one was decent too, so a couple decent IVs, but no Charcadet unfortunately. So let's get back to grinding. And we're back with our second batch of eggs. It's a really nice day. Other than the wind that picks up and gusts a little bit, it's really nice. So last time we were going for that shiny Mantyke, we got skunked on that first batch, but we got it on the second batch. So let's see if we can have the same luck with that Charcadet right here. Egg number 1 is going to be a Tinkatink. So no Charcadet yet in the first 10 eggs. That's unfortunate. Egg number 2 is a Hatenna. How about number 3 is another Hatenna. So far, still not looking good. Number 4 wants to be a Tinkatink. How about egg number 5? Oh, there's our Charcadet. Unfortunately, no blue eyes, but that's at least we got to see one. Number 6 is going to be a Tinkatink, so those don't seem very hard to hatch, so if you want to get it, go for it. And number 7 is another Charcadet, so 2 in this batch. That's pretty freaking awesome, way better than the first batch. Number 8 is a Hatenna. And the last one of this batch is going to be another Hatenna. So unfortunately that cannot be shiny, but I guess we'll take a hundo. That is not the hundo for the Charcadet. And let's go ahead and search through these. Nothing too special here, but it is what it is. We'll keep going. And we also have research I completely spaced and forgot about. So we have the Gigantamax Snorlax Max Battle Day Lead Up Timed Research. So that's going to be collect 500 match particles, win a max battle, win 3 max battles, catch 5 max Pokemon, level up a max move 3 times, unlock a max move, and power up a Machop 5 times. And we've already done one of the quests, so that'll be pretty easy to do. And we've also done this for page 1, so let's go ahead and collect this Stardust and see what our encounter is. It's going to be another 500 Stardust, a 1000 XP, and an encounter with a Spertigo, so that's not shiny, but we'll take it. Then we also have the Don't Tinkatink Twice Premium Timed Research, and we've done all that as well. We were playing a little bit this morning before we recorded, just doing grown-up things, running errands and stuff, but that's all good. Didn't really miss much, but let's see what our encounter is going to be. The first one is a Tinkatink, so that's pretty fun. And now it's time for our next encounter, and another Tinkatink and a 357. So I don't know if those are the hundos, but we'll check them both here in a second. So they were a 353 and a 357, which is not a hundo, but I mean, that one's got 15 attacks, so that's cool. I don't think it's a good attacker, but you know, it might be. And we've got a few things to collect on this Don't Tinkatink Twice premium timed research. We are gonna get 5 candies, we are going to get a pose, and 3,000 Stardust, so that's pretty sweet. Then for page 2 of the Horizon celebration, we need to catch 10 Pokemon, complete 3 field research tasks, and explore 2 KM. That should be pretty easy since we're hatching eggs, so let's continue the grind. We've got a Dynamax Machop defeated here, and we need to catch 5 of them, and since it's Machop related research, I think we'll just do 5 Dynamax Machops and see what we get, even though we already have a shiny, but you never know, we might get a Shundo. That'd be pretty cool. And let's go ahead and skip that and see what we get. Are you going to be green? You are not, and a 706. I believe you want a 730 for the hundo. Let's go ahead and check out this 706 and see what it looks like. Yep, still need quite a bit more, so we'll keep hunting. We need 4 more to catch, and then I'll complete the research. Alright, we've got quite a bit of research finished, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's get all these Machop candies and these TMs and some Mart Max particles, so that's pretty fun, and then some more Machop candies. And then an encounter with a Machop, and it is not shiny and a 521, so I think it's like 535 or something for the hundo from this. I don't really remember for sure, so we'll go ahead and check it out. Alright, Machop's been caught, and is it any good? Nope, not really, so maybe it's higher than 535. I don't know that for sure number. If you know, let me know down in the comments. Then let's go ahead and get this 7,500 Stardust and more Max Particles. Then we've got page 2 of the Horizon, so that's gonna be 1,500 Stardust altogether, and then another 1,000 XP and 500 Stardust in an encounter, and the encounter is going to be a Fuecoco. Unfortunately, wasn't shiny, but we'll take it. For page 3, we need to catch 10 Pokemon, defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts, and spend 10 Pokestops or gems. Really simple. Alright, we are back out here by the swim beach, and hopefully the wind's not too brutal. I was trying to find a more blocked spot, but we'll just have to hatch these eggs right here, and hopefully I can edit that out. Egg number 1 is going to be a Hatenna. And how about number 2? Come on, Charcadet. Well, Elekid too. We also need that. How about number 3? Ooh, let's freaking go. No way. No freaking way. Yes, dude, we grind so hard for that the first time, and now we finally got it. That is amazing. Now we just need the Elekid, and that would have been amazing back to back right there, but we will take it. Oh my goodness. And a Hatenna. And how about the next egg is another Hatenna. Man, I'm so glad we got one Charcadet. You know, just having one is pretty awesome. There's a new Tinkatink. And the next egg is a Hatenna. Then this one is going to be another Charcadet. That would have been awesome to get a second one, but we'll take the 402. It's not the hundo. The 418 is the hundo, but we will freaking take it. Let's go. Not the best, but that is freaking amazing. It looks so good too. Man, that is an awesome hatch. I'm so glad we got that. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. But nothing in there. But that is, we got that shiny Charcadet. That's all we needed. Alright guys, we're back after hatching that shiny Charcadet, and we found something else that's pretty cool. It's not shiny, but it's rare. Check this out. We've got another wild Azelf. This is our second one. That is freaking amazing. Let's catch this thing. And hopefully it doesn't run, because that was a terrible throw. But yeah, another Azelf in the wild. This is supposed to be really rare, and this is our second one in like 2 months or something like that. That's crazy, and still I can't do a decent throw on it. And let's see if it stays. Nope, it's breaking out. So let's try that again. Get this berry, toss it, and let's see. Can we get still a terrible throw, but maybe it'll stay this time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is our second wild one, and like Like I said, it's supposed to be super rare, so that's pretty freaking awesome. And let's go ahead and check the stats. Not the best, but that's pretty freaking exciting. We'll take it. All right, we have page 3 of 4 complete, so let's go ahead and get these. And I'm assuming that this next one's gonna be a Quaxley since we got the Sprigatito and the Fuecoco. And we're gonna get 500 Stardust, another 1000 XP, and a Quaxley encounter, so that's fun. For page 4, we need to catch 7 different species of Pokemon, collect 5 field research tasks, and hatch 2 eggs. We have opened our limit of gifts. We have 6 eggs left that we can hatch on the day, so let's see what we get from that. We are back with our final 6 eggs ready to hatch, and we already got a shiny Charcadet, so that was freaking amazing. And if we could get another one here, that'd be really crazy, or a Elekid. And egg number 2 is going to be the Charcadet. Man, that'd have been really cool. But number 3 is a Hatenna. And how about you, number 4 is a Tink Tink. And number 5 wants to be another Tink Tink. And the last one of today is going to be a Hatenna. So we did see one Elekid and we did see one Charcadet. Unfortunately, neither one of them were shiny, but you know, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and check these IVs. And yeah, nothing. So we'll finish running the daily and see what else happens. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. We'll go ahead and finish page 4. And if I'm going to guess, the last encounter is going to be a Tinkatink. So we'll get all that Stardust. And then we'll get another 2,500 Stardust, 4,000 XP, and it's actually a Pikachu. But that's cool. So we didn't get any other shinies. And I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot that Rockruff was in Raise again. So that's going to be a goal for tomorrow. I don't know how I spaced that since we need several of those, but we'll go ahead and check this Pikachu, and wow, it was almost a hundo. So that'd have been cool, but we'll go ahead and take a look at all the shinies we got on the day. So if we look here, our Gacha got a Floragato with a hat. That's pretty cool. And we also got a Pikachu with the cap. So we weren't really going for those, but the Gacha got those, and it also got a Durant, so that's pretty fun. The only thing we were able to catch on camera was the Charcadet, but that's a big one. That is a huge one. I was so glad to get that. If you liked this video, consider leaving a like and smashing that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like this content, check out this video over here. And don't forget to subscribe. You can do that on the other side. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.